what's that? No game. Alright, I was in the middle of working on a completely different project and got to a stopping point, and I can't go any further until I buy parts, so we're going to put that on hold, and we're going to work on this guy. Not my Game Boy, but Pokemon Silver. This is actually a friend of mine's. They dropped it off with a Game Boy to work on. So they told me that it wasn't saving games anymore, so I'm going to show you how to fix that. So let's get started. Alright, so to start with, you do need a couple things. You do need a special bit to open the back of the cartridge. I have one of these nice screwdrivers, but I can't find it for the life of me. But I also have these little bits, which is basically a flat head with a little notch cut in it. It works pretty well if there's no tension on it, which the game carts don't usually have any tension. The systems do not like being opened with these things. I actually have a broken one over here that gave up the ghost when I was working on a 64, I think. The other thing you're going to need is a special battery. These things do take a standard watch type battery, but they're soldered to the board. So you will also need soldering equipment. This one is a CR blank blank blank. I can't read it because the pins go over top of it. Yeah, I don't remember. We'll see if the other one says when we take it out. But I just happen to have an extra one of these around. I did the which Pokemon game was that? The gold one, I think, for Lady Baka. And I bought extra batteries when I did that one. It's so much easier when you have the actual screwdriver. So if you guys are looking at these things online for the game bits, just buy the screwdriver. It's way easier than just buying the bits. And don't buy the ones like I have with a little fork in them. They're terrible. Put your screws somewhere safe. And I think it slides, yeah. So the top of the cartridge will slide down. And it just comes right off. And there we are. So if you have a save game, they actually make kits that you can buy to come in here and preserve the power to the RAM chip while you change the battery. But this one's already screwed, so we don't need to do that. If you don't know, these old games are actually saved by a RAM chip, like in your computer. It is volatile storage though, so when you turn the power off to it, it loses its memory. So that's what this little battery is for. It maintains the charge in there. I think my cat's in here making noise. So anyway, we've got to take this old battery off. So we'll grab desoldering pump, knock off this old solder. Nice and hot. And same thing on this side. And they do like to tack back down, but you can just heat up the pad itself behind the tab until it pops off. And we are going to take a little bit of braid to this to clean it off before we go any further. It's a nice clean pad to go onto. So this one that we just took off was positive down. This one is actually different. So you have the positive on the top piece, so we're actually just going to rotate it around so the positive is going to the same tab as opposed to like flipping it over or something. So one thing we do need to do to make this really easy, so just get the solder. Wow, it's sitting right in front of me. Alright, so you just want to heat the pad up so it gets nice and hot, and let's let the solder flow into it. It'll bubble nicely and give a nice little puddle. So the reason we do that is it makes this part so much easier. You just do a little heat up and it's done. I am going to go back over with some more solder though, so it doesn't do that. Yeah, as much as I put on there, I think it's quite enough. We'll add a little more at the top, just a sec. Shut. Get back over here, little douchebag. The cat rubbed my leg when I said that. Okay, see how nice little solder lump there? Let's do the same thing on this side. I forgot these things like to try and move while you're soldering them, so you do want to keep a finger on top of it, keep it from wandering off on you. And one of the things to look out for watch out for it moving, which will have little micro fractures in it if it's not done correctly. That's still really loose. I'm gonna give that a little more. Yeah, so we're getting a little more solder on there. It's not quite enough. It is going to get hot, so try not to burn yourself. So that should work. Just make sure everything reassembles correctly. Okay, so it recesses into that one, and this one slots up. Where's my Game Boy? Yeah. Oh, I forgot how many clicks this takes. I hate that you can't skip the intro. But yeah. My very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. Alright, here we go. We're gonna see if this works together. Save. Would you like to save? Yes. Saving. This means literally nothing until we turn it off. I save the game. Cross your fingers. Pa-ching. We gotta continue. And that's that. I am gonna, while I have this open, I'm gonna clean these teeth off. But that's the same thing I've shown you guys in 100 different videos. We're just gonna take a toothbrush to it and some Windex and clean it up. So, not feeling you do that. Anyway, that's what it for now. Hit that like button, get subscribed. Lots of cool stuff coming in the future, especially once I get all this nonsense sorted out. But yeah, see you soon.